Hello everybody, welcome back, or just welcome, whichever the case may be. This is part 2 of our triple play for tonight. Paul took a little 15-minute break, said goodnight to Grammy. She been gone all day. I got ice in my water again. I am ready to rock and roll, I think. John Jacobs, Mr. Turtle, teacher's back. These are teacher's boxes. Cowgirl's back. Good to see you all that made it back. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if interrupting a stream and restarting when I had about 30 people in the chat is a good idea, but you know what? It was the right thing to do for me tonight. So, teacher, you found star notes. You have ticked off the first box. So I need to remove the star note portion. I need to put the dime portion up here. And, oh, that didn't work. Let's try that. There we go. We're looking for any dime before 1964. Hello, Shinbone. Good to see you. Welcome in. And right there's one I found the other day that there's a video coming out on very, very soon. One of my short videos. I found a 1954 silver dime with a D mint mark. Not in great shape, but it's worth around $2 melt value, and the price of silver's going up. So that's what we're going to be looking for, and I'm going to use that as a star in a show here in a minute to show you why I edge search dimes. The reality about dimes, there's not a lot you could find in a dime box other than a silver dime that has tremendous value. There are a few odd things that you could find out there in a dime box and have good value, but the likelihood of me finding them aren't very good. So I edge search dimes. So teacher's already found his star note. Now he's looking for a silver dime. If he finds a silver dime during this hunt, then we move on to the $half-dollar box and where we'll look for a silver $half-dollar. If he does that as well, he gets his choice of a peace dollar or Morgan dollar. I'm rooting for him. He's got a start on it. So teacher, your question is, I have 4 new dime boxes today. Last week my dime order didn't come in, so I didn't have any. I got 4 today. I believe them to all be circulated, looking through the holes in the back of the box. But I did go get them myself, although the boys helped me unload. I got 4 boxes of dimes. I got 5 boxes of nickels, because I've been running low on nickels, and Reddy might have dropped one of the boxes of nickels at the bottom of the stairs. It's now a bag of nickels. So Hudson will be searching that one. Teacher, 1 through 4, what dime box do you want? What dime? And there will be no part 3. We will do the dime box edge search and the full search of a $half-dollar box in this live stream. Box number 4. Is that the real pick, teacher? All right, I guess it is. Let me go find box number 4. 1, 2. Hell, it's the top box. That's a great pick, Todd. That is a great pick. It is a top box. Hudson, wrote the numbers on. There is box 4. We'll be searching $250 of dimes. There's the holes that I can peek through and be fairly certain they're circulated. If not, we'll pick a different box. So let's use my copper piggy bank. My copper piggy bank I probably should use for pennies. we're going to use him for looking for silver dime. I'll also use this 1954 silver dime I found, using it to search for dimes. I have never found. Pick the easy one. Yeah, it was easy. Boxes 1 and 4, for some reason, were on top. So Sway Hudson labeled them. I've never found a silver ender in a box of dimes. Can't think of a better time. I probably wouldn't recognize it from the front anyway. But good luck, teacher. Let's see what we can find in your dime box. It is a circulated dime box. It's there is a chocolate one. Do I see anything that looks silver? You know, I don't even think I would know. Don't even to bring my 1954 over. I think it'd be very hard to tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those over there. We're going to pluck out a roll, put it there. I'm going to bring my eyes over. This is what I searched through. It's a desktop magnifying glass because my eyesight is not that good anymore. So I am going to bring you all down. I am going to try to show you what I see. And I will only be edge searching these, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. And we're going to look at the first roll of dimes here. I'm going to look at the edges. I do not see anything that looks decidedly silver in that dime roll. So, what I'm going to do is take half this dime roll, or more, and I'm going to discard it. I'm going to take my silver dime that I found earlier this week. I'm going to snip it into the roll and try to do this without dropping it, which is hard for Paul. Dimes are hard to hold on to. Do you see the one that looks silver? Yeah, it's pretty easy, isn't it? And that's why I don't search every individual dime, because I can edge search, and the one we plucked out is that 1954 silver dime. Now that's what we're looking for teacher. I will look at them and show you the edges so you can look along with me. Sometimes there'll be some in there that look dirty or look green or look a different color. I will look at those individually as well, just to make sure, because I could possibly miss a silver dime this way. I could possibly miss a silver dime. More than likely we'll have things like this. See that one that looks very different? I don't think that's a silver dime. I won't be surprised if it's like a 1965, but we're looking for 64 and earlier, but I'm going to look at that one because it looks different enough. And it is a 2020. Now, why does the edge of that one look white? You can see the clad in it now, but part of that looks white. I didn't think it was silver, because usually if you have one, it's very, very obvious. So it was a near miss. Thank y'all for coming back for part 2. I appreciate you very much. I don't know if doing it this way, if an announcement goes out or what. I have no idea what's going to happen. Don't care. I could have left it running for 15 minutes, but I certainly don't need the view time. So we started over. We will see what happens. We are edge searching dimes, looking for silver, looking for a silver dime for teacher to go with the star notes he already found tonight in part 1. Can we find teacher a silver dime? I don't know. For all the dime boxes we have ever opened, we have averaged over 1 silver dime per box. But I will put this caveat on it. We have a lot of boxes with none, and then I will find boxes with 5 or 3 or 8. There's a whitewash coin right there, and another one that looks a little odd that I will check. I do not believe them to be silver, but they look different enough that I will check them. The first one was a 2021. The second one is a 1975. So, no silver for Teach yet, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Not seeing anything in this roll. Other than a real crooked one down in there. Paul figures it's a good dime hunt if I don't have a coin explosion and the dimes go all over the place. Very hard in my big old hands to manipulate these dimes to be able to just see them without dropping them all over the place. So we will hope not to do that. But if we do, you can laugh along with me. I got one next to the edge I'm going to check, but I see the clad line in it. So it's not going to be silver. What is it going to be? A 1984. When we started out, we did used to search our dimes completely. We have a book full of dimes. We need to update it. We're only complete through 2016. So we're missing a few years now. And I got to talk Hudson into doing that search because my eyes cannot see a dime date without putting it under the scope. And you know how long it would take me to hunt a box of dimes, putting every single one under the scope? Stop me. How much did I miss? Well, we did the we did the dollar search already. We already looked for star notes. That was in part 1. We are on roll 9 in the dimes right now, looking for a silver dime. So you haven't missed very much. You haven't missed the silver dime. Unless I also have missed a silver dime. The good thing about the coin counters at my bank is silver dimes are way different than clad dimes. And I have found silver dimes in the hopper before, and I also had it spit a silver dime back at me one day that I had missed. Well, I had missed, one of us had missed. Since I got the worst eyesight, I'm going with it was me. There's a grainy one, but I see the clad in it. No silver. So if I happen to miss one, it'll give the dime back. At least in theory, that's what it's supposed to do. Uh-oh, that roll of dimes leaked. They didn't drop them, they just leaked out the bottom. No silver there. Wasn't any silver forcing its way out, unfortunately. I have twice, it's funny, 2 different times I have had the dimes explode in my hand and go everywhere. And when I look down at the pile that stayed on the table, there's been a silver dime staring back at me. Considering I've had dimes spill out of my hands probably 500 times, that's not a real good ratio. But it has happened a couple times. Not enough to want to do it on purpose and have to pick up the dimes every time. We got a real dirty one in here, right there. I'll look at that one. But sometimes a really dirty dime could be something special. You never know. Well, it's not silver, but let me show you what it was. It was close. It was close, Teach. It was a 1967. Only 3 years off. That dark dime. Only 3 years off from being a silver. Didn't quite make it, but it was close. We'll take close. Oh, we have another spill. Another dime leak. Another dime leak. We'll check the ones that stayed in the roll first. Oh, now they're everywhere. Now they're everywhere. Alright. Those aren't silver. You see that? No silver there either. I do not see a silver laying on the desk staring back at me either. That's unfortunate. No silver there. Goodness, goodness. This will take 3 years if I keep dropping them. That'll be no bueno. Unless I find a silver dime, then no one will care. But I'll be putting everybody to sleep. No silver dime there. I got about 10 to pick up. Dimes are dainty. And no silver dimes there. Alright. Oh, that was a tough roll. This is the one that has the chocolate ender. Very dark. We'll see what we can find there. Appreciate everyone being here. Watch us tonight. We've already searched $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We did find 6 star notes and some fancy serial numbers. Now we are searching a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Rooting for teacher to find a silver dime. Good night, cowgirl. Have a good evening. Thanks for being here. Oh, I leaked out 3 more dimes. Not silver. Leaky rolls. Leaky rolls. No obvious telltale sign of a glow-in-the-dark white, and that's usually what they look like if you find them. A glow-in-the-dark white. Please do. If you're here, feel free to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're here for the first time or not a subscriber. It does help us out. We certainly appreciate it. We do work hard and put out a lot of content every week. We put out daily short videos. As a matter of fact, right now I think a $50 coin hunt just dropped as a short video is out there. And we live stream every Wednesday. What you're watching now, we start at 8 p.m. We do a $501 bill searching for fancy serial numbers. Then we search a box of dimes looking for silver dimes. Then we do a box of $50 looking for a silver $50 or all the other goodies that could be in a $50 roll. Nothing there. We repeat this format on Fridays at high noon Central Time. And then on Saturdays we stream live at 2 p.m. Central. It's kind of our family reunion stream every week where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50. That's what we started out when we started streaming. We have a streak of 26 streams in a row on Saturdays finding silver in a $50 box. So we are trying to keep that streak going this Saturday. We do take donators on Saturdays, so open the boxes for you. Have an option that has guaranteed silver and an option that does not. The option with no guaranteed prizes is $60. Although if you find no silver, you get a half troy ounce of silver. And we have the $250 option where you get 2 boxes of $50 that we search for you. And you do get a guaranteed prize that can be gold, silver, slab graded coins. You got lots of options. Don't see any silver in this roll either. We are on roll 21. We got over half the box left. Oh, Belle, it's so good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you being here. Bring us some luck to find a silver dime for Teach. I think my last two dime boxes have been skunk that I've opened live, but I've opened some of the ones that didn't get picked, and I have found silver. So you never know. Because I found that 1954 in one of the boxes that didn't get picked early last week before I ran out of dime boxes and didn't get my order on Wednesday. Boy, this one could go anywhere. It got cut open crooked. Let's see, can I hold on to it? I can. I can. I've got a real crusty one. I'll show you a real crusty one right there. And I will check that one. Crusty doesn't usually mean silver, but you never know. Crusty in this case means 2014 D. 2014 D. Alright, Teach, we're getting to the halfway point in the box. Lots of rolls left. Lots of rolls left. I do not see anything curious in that roll, so we shall move on to the next. I do use a pocket knife to rip the edges off these. I find it quicker for me. When the grandsons hunt with me, they use screwdrivers to peel the sides back to open them instead because I don't trust them. I did nip myself one night when I lost this knife and was without it. It has opened many, many, many boxes of $50. And I lost it, and people in the chat bought me more of the same Ursula knife, and I found a website that had them, and I bought them out. So I got 20 some of these. We're halfway through the box, Teach. So I hopefully will never run out again. I'll always have one of these, but I found my original. It was in the garage right where I left it after the Tulsa Coin Show last year. Got a funny looking one. We'll check it out. The funny looking one is right there. I don't believe it to be silver, but let's see what it is. 1985 D. A little older, but not silver. If you're trying to get my attention, it would help if you would tag me, and I'm more apt to see it. Otherwise, I got my head down looking for silver dimes for Teach and not finding any. That's what I'm doing so far. When I started this format, I was doing quarters, dimes, and $50. And I kept finding silver dimes and silver $50 and no silver quarters because quarters hate me. So quarters and I are on a break. I've opened over 80 boxes of quarters, and I found exactly 3 silver quarters ever. So I didn't figure it was a very good format if I was going to pass out if I found a silver quarter. So we switched to the dollar bills and figured that a star note is a gimme, and changed the format up so if I skunk the searcher on dimes, they get a ½ ounce of silver. If I skunk them on $50, they get a ½ ounce of silver. So you're going to get at least a half ounce of silverback, even if I don't find you a darn thing that's silvery. Which has happened. I think so far, usually I only skunk somebody on one segment. I don't know if I've skunked, I think I've skunked somebody, maybe one or two on $50 and dimes. But usually I'll find a silver $50 or a silver dime. I say that, and we're off to a slow start. It was funny, one of the boxes I opened in the last 2 weeks had a silver dime in the first roll, and I thought, here we go. It was the only find in the whole box. I guess I'd have felt a lot better about it if I'd opened it from the other end and it was a silver dime in the last roll. But it set an expectation that it did not live up to. I do not see that bright, shiny silver dime. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We are searching rolls of dimes from the bank looking for a silver dime. After this, we will be searching a box of $50 looking for silver $50, varieties, errors, miscellaneous, proof coins, not intended for circulations. But I am just edge searching this box of dimes looking for silver dimes, because if you see one, if you have one, they stick out like a sore thumb. Nobody home. I did pick up 10 new boxes of $50 today. Hudson decided to name them the spring training boxes because he's excited about the baseball season starting. Well, we have one that I would call a trickster. See that one right there is really white, but I'm going to tell you it's not silver. I could be surprised, but I think it has just been in the water and got a white color look to it, but that's what they look like when they are silver. You can see the back is damaged as well with the white color. Check the date, but it's a newer dime. It is a newer dime. 2016. In 2016, that is Yakety. Back when I first started doing this, and occasionally still, I get tricked by those. They draw my attention. AppMex, yeah. I got an email from AppMex this week, and I guess there's a week coming up in April that is National Coin Week. And they asked me if I would help them promote National Coin Week, and I said absolutely. We're glad to have a good relationship with AppMex, largest seller of coins and coin supplies. They co-sponsor our Grow the Hobby initiative to get more kids involved in this hobby. We do have a discount code with them. If you go to AppMex, decide you want to buy something, you can get $5 off any purchase, $50 or more. If you're clever about that, you can come close to getting silver at spot price. And we do several different things with them annually. And they go to coin shows with us. We're hoping they're going to the one coming up in Tulsa in June. Be the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before Father's Day in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we'll be going to the coin show. We'll be giving out coins to every kid that comes by our booth. And last year, AppMex set up with us, and they gave out AppMex backpacks, red books, loops, all sorts of goodies to the kids. So we're hoping they're going to do that again this year. We've got some other stuff we are talking about doing with AppMex. I'm going to be interviewing Mike from Mid-America Coins soon in a video and about the coin show, and I will be releasing that, and we'll get that done in the next 2 weeks. He agreed to come on the channel. I figured it'd be better to do it as a video in case my interview skills aren't up to snuff. 12 rolls left, teacher. Still a chance. But he's the one putting on the coin show, the YouTuber coin show, for the 4th consecutive year. It'll be the 4th consecutive year that Hudson and I have gone. Rhett will be going as well. Hudson may have a baseball tournament right smack dab in the middle of it. If he does, Reddy and I will still be there. We're going to check this one next to the end. It looks a little fishy. I don't think it's silver, but it's worth checking. It is a 2010. No, a 2016. Not decidedly not silver. We hope anyone that's close enough to drive over, come see us at the Tulsa Coin Show. Bring your kid up. We will have something for them. We will have a booth set up. We'll get a couple tables and have some goodies for sale. And looking forward to putting some faces with the names we see all the time. You guys get to see my ugly mug, but I don't get to see yours. You're just a name on the screen, and we appreciate all your support. We'd love to meet you. Several people have come to the coin shows in the past. We've got to meet them, and that is really cool. We got another discolored one we're going to check. It is right there. Doesn't really look silver, but I don't know what it looks like. So I'll check it. It looks really new. And it is a 2008. So again, not silver. Watch your ears. I'm going to dump a bunch of dimes into an empty bucket. It's going to make a little bit of noise. Not as much noise as if Reddy dumped it. Or Hudson, because they tend to try to see how hard and how much noise they can make, so that the people wearing headphones regain consciousness immediately. But we're looking forward to the coin show. Teach, I believe, is Teach, you're good enough. You're good enough. You're blue on my channel, Teach. What do you want, my brother? What do you want? You're a moderator here. And we appreciate the help. I think I drafted you into duty one day when I was all by my lonesome, and I appreciate you filling in. So I just kind of left you blue. Thought, you know, if Teach will do it for one day, there's one right there I'm going to check. It looks a little different colored. We'll make Teach a mod. I see the clad line in that, so I'm not going to check it. We are down to 8 rolls remaining. 8 rolls remaining. Hello, Beastmaster. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Well, Teach, we are glad to have you, my friend. You've been a big supporter of our channel from the start, and that makes us happy. We've got a bunch of people that have been with us now over 3 years, and that's crazy to be thinking we've done this for 3 years, and 2, that we have people that are still watching, and we haven't run off. So that's cool. We do appreciate your support. Y'all are awesome. The best thing that has happened to us since we started doing this is the people we have met doing it, and the relationships you can establish with someone that you haven't met in person. And the closeness is something I never would have thought of. It's crazy. But this coin hunting community is a great one, and one that we are fortunate to have become a part of. 6 rolls left. We gotta find Teach a silver dime. Darn it, come on. We need a silver dime. I can tell you, and I don't care, but obviously the YouTube algorithm did not like us stopping one live video and restarting another. I don't think there's a lot of announcing us out there, but that's okay. It's not why we do this. We would like to introduce a few more people into this hobby for sure. Hello, Peter Shaimov. Hey there, first time watching. What are you doing exactly? Well, Peter, welcome. I am searching a box of dimes. And inside a box of dimes are $55 rolls of dimes. And I am looking for a silver dime. I'm looking just at the edge of the coins because if I find a silver dime, it will be very white. Earlier tonight, we searched $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. And after we get done with dimes, we're going to be searching a box of half dollars, looking for all of the different things that you could find in a box of half dollars. But in the half dollars, I will be searching every coin, not just the edge. Jordan Harvath, what is my favorite coin? Boy, that's a great question. Two very specific ones. I love Morgan dollars. I loved Morgan dollars when I was a baby. My dad's best friend gave me this copper piggy bank, one just like it. I bought this one on eBay since then, but I still have it. And my great-grandfather gave me, on the date of my birth, my first Morgan dollar. And I had that as a kid. I grew up with it. It stayed in that piggy bank and was my prized possession for years and years and years. And a Morgan dollar, if you're not familiar with it, they've been out of circulation for a long time. The only way to get one now is to buy it. That is a Morgan dollar. That is a 1921 Morgan dollar. That's a 1921 Morgan dollar that is probably G8 to 12 grade, but that is the style of the Morgan dollar. And we are working on putting together a full collection of Morgan dollars. We have several still missing because they get really pricey at a certain level. My other favorite coin is one that is much more accessible, if I can find one here. We got tubes of them. I ought to be able to find one. Is that it? It is. I will show this one on the scope because it will fit. That's not a very good one. Let me grab another one. We give these away to kids as part of our collector's kits when we have kids come to our booth at trade shows. But this is a Buffalo nickel. And a Buffalo nickel, we still find these. They haven't been in circulation since 1938. But we can still find these searching through rolls of Jefferson nickels occasionally. As a matter of fact, we average one half per box, still finding a Buffalo nickel. And I love the Buffalo nickel. So my two favorite designs, Buffalo nickel and the Morgan dollar. Long answer to your question, but those are my two favorites. I also really like a Standing Liberty quarter, and I don't have one of those sitting around to show you. Well, thank you, Peter. Is it Peter? I'm going to say it's Peter, and if I say Peter, it's because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But welcome. We're so glad to have you. Sometimes our app announces new subscriptions, and sometimes it doesn't. So, but we really do appreciate you becoming a member. There's an odd colored one. I'm going to look at that. For the new people that are in, I'm going to show the same thing I did at the start, if I can pull it off again. There's the edges of the roll I just looked at. Here is a silver dime that I found earlier this week. I'm going to put it in here, and if I can hold it together, which I probably can't, because once a roll of dimes gets out of order, it can go anywhere. It'll focus, as you're looking through, see how white that one is right there compared to all the others? If there's a silver dime in the roll, that's what it will look like. So as I'm searching, I will stop and I will pop that one out and we'll look at it and we'll see, like that one, it's a 1954 silver dime. That's what we're looking for. But that's why I only edge search dimes and the 3 rolls left, because there's not a lot else other than finding silver in a dime roll that's going to have a lot of value. Oh, I shot a dime out the end. Yeah, it's a 2002. There are a few dimes you can find that have good value, but the likelihood of finding them is very, very small. So, and it take me 3 years, not literally, but it would take me a long time to fully search a box of dimes. And it doesn't work well for this format to take that long. It takes me quite a while to do a box of $50 that we'll be doing soon. Peter is the pronunciation. Peter is the spelling. All right, Peter. Well, I didn't screw it up until I screwed it up, but welcome. We're glad to have you. Hello, Grant. You're up late tonight. It's good to see you, my friend. Grant's one of the youth that are involved in this coin hobby, and our initiative is to get as many people. You know, Peter, I'm actually just using that as an example. That's one I found earlier this week. I wish we had found that tonight, but we haven't. We have not found one tonight yet. And we've only got 1 roll left after this. It's looking bleak. But I'm opening these for Teacher 1388, and if I don't find a silver dime for him, he wins a half-ounce silver round, which is worth decidedly more than a silver dime anyway. But it does end his mission to find a silver dime and a silver quarter tonight to go with the star note he found earlier. All right. Unfortunately, Teach, we are not going to find a silver dime tonight. That one looks a little weird. We'll look at it. I can see the clad in it, so I don't even have to look at it. It is a 2019. Decidedly not silver. So, Teach, I have skunked you on dimes. Didn't find you a silver dime. Sorry about that. I wish we had. But the search continues. You've got a half troy ounce of silver round coming. And the price of silver has been going up, back over $24 an ounce, so that's good news. And Teacher, you now get to open a box of $50. Let me find the $50 text, and I'll move that over here and show you what we're looking for in $50. And Teacher, the boxes that you have to choose from in $50. Hello, Gaming Grant. Good to see you. Awesome, Peter. We've only been doing it for a little over 3 years, but we love collecting coins as well and hunting coins. Teacher, what we have left, something about that's wrong because I had 3 boxes. I've got 3 boxes left from last week's pickup. The kids box 1, 2, 5. Is that right? I gotta go look. 1, 2, 5. Yep, that is right. I thought we had 4 left. I guess we only had 3. So box 7 I found silver in on my own. So far in the kids boxes, and we call them the kids boxes because last Saturday we gave all our boxes away to kids, and any kid that was 18 years and younger that was watching along with their parent, we gave their parent a box hunt in the name of their child, and they got to keep everything they found, and we gave them some gifts. So you've got 1, 2, and 5 to choose from of the kids boxes that are 2, 4, 4. Finding silver. One had 2 40s, the other one had a 40 or a 90, I forget. And you have today's pickup, which is 10 boxes that are the spring training boxes, 1 through 10 virgin boxes, or you could go to the kid boxes that are 2 for 4 each. Your choice. It is your choice. Get a drink of my ice water. Those boxes are so new, I don't even have them written down yet. I just wheeled them down the 18 stairs today. Hudson unloaded them, stacked them, and numbered them. Number one, since Teach is number one. Teach is number one. Dad Hunts Coins picked the box. So you're going Kids 1 or Spring Training 1, Dad Hunts Coins? Kids 1 or Spring Training 1? I'm assuming it's Kids 1. But I don't know that. I know what you say you do when you assume, and I don't want to do that. Take my magic marker out here and be ready. Dad Hunts Coins, it's showing up a number and then something and then one and then something, and I can't tell if it's kids or if it's spring training. Kids. Since teacher was a teacher, and teachers are always teachers, kids number one it is. Good luck, teacher. Unfortunately, I gotta write your skunk down. You had box 4 on dimes was a skunk. You've got box 1, kids box 1 on $half. And somehow kids box 1 is under kids box 2, but I can probably handle that. Ooh. These $half boxes are about 25 pounds a piece, so they're not the easiest thing to lug around. I bring all 10 down on my stair climber 2-wheeler, and it's quite a load. If you can read Hudson, that is Kids 1. K-I, kind of a D-S 1. So there's the box. We have looked through the holes in the back. Sometimes we can see silver. Hudson didn't identify any that he told me of in this pickup. So what we're going to do, we're going to bless this box with Benjamin Franklin, and we would love to find a Benjamin Franklin in here. Just turned 20. Awesome, Peter. Our mission is to get more people, younger people involved in that hobby, and that's 40 and under. Because when I go to coin shows, most people are my age or older, and I just turned 60. And I don't want this hobby to die because it is too fun. I'm going to give the piggy bank another shot. Maybe he's better at $half than he is dimes. I am also, if I can find it, since I mentioned Benjamin Franklin, I'm going to show you what a Benjamin Franklin $half is, because sometimes we find these in these boxes, even though they've been out of circulation since 1963, which I think that year is. That is a Benjamin Franklin $half. It was the $half minted before the Kennedy. They are all 90% silver with a melt value approaching $10 each, and possibly a higher numismatic value if you find the correct one. And we do find those more than ever once in a while. So here we go. Bolts the Clown. Thanks for being here. Let's go, Benji. Oh boy, I'm under 40. There you go. I remember when I hit 40 and I thought I was old, Bolt. Well, I remember when I hit like 21 and thought I was old. Boy, when you hit 60 like I did this year, that'll catch you where it hurts. Good luck, Teach. I've never seen this number before. 7666. That is the place it came from. We order so many from this bank that we've exhausted the supply that they send back a long, long time ago, so we never know what number we might get. All right. Can we see a silver ender? I see a few new looking coins. I see some bicentennials. I do not see a silver looking one, which 95 out of 100 boxes we open don't have a silver ender on the top. Out of the sake of time, I'm not going to look at the bottom right now. because we're going to search them all anyway. I'm going to get my eyes back over here. I'm going to turn my light back on. This is what I searched through so I can see, because my eyes seem like they're older than 60 for some reason. I'm going to bring you down to involve you as close to the hunt as I can in the limited amount of space I've got here. And let me know if I get off kilter there and you all can't see. I'll try to do my best. There is roll number 1. You can tell already I don't quite have it positioned correctly, but we'll get it there. I'm looking at the edges. You're looking at the edges. Neither one of us see silver, but you don't always find silver by the edge in a $50 roll. Sometimes you gotta look and listen. So I'm not only going to be looking for silver, which is anything 1970 or older. I'm going to be looking and pulling out every 1974D I find, because there's a variety on the 1974Ds. It's called the double die obverse that makes it more valuable. Takes it from a 50-cent coin to at least a 15-cent coin, and we do find a bunch of them. I also will be pulling to the side every 1973D that is nice. I gotta find my discard bucket. There it is. I also will be looking for any $50 with an S mint mark, because that means it is a proof. Yeah, here's the deal on, the darn Sharpie marker. Call him Black Magic Marker Guy. Somebody in our area marks the 74s, 73s to indicate they've already searched them and they're not the air coin. And 71s evidently now. But the thing is that most of the $50 just circulate around and around and around, because they're not being used in change very often. People aren't keeping them just because they're a $50. But what happens is that somebody will spend or turn in a complete collection of their $50, and they'll get mixed in with these ones that circulate round and around and around. And you'll find a box all of a sudden that has a silver in it, or 10 silver in it, or 20 silver in it. We like to see the shiny edges, but that can mean it's not intended for circulation. In 2002, they stopped issuing $50 as a business strike to use in change, and they only issued them in mint sets and in bulk that you had to buy directly from the mint, and people paid a premium for them. And if we find a 2002 to 2020, we will keep it. They don't carry much value above face value, but we do hang on to them for the donator and let them trade them in for face value of 50 cents, or put them in the bank to save up and purchase something, maybe a more fancier coin that we have. Something sounds a little fishy back in there. Doesn't sound silvery fishy, but we do keep those that were only sold into collector's kits, but somebody broke down and spin it, and I will be surprised if we go through a whole box without finding one of those. Well, whatever sounded funny back there must have disappeared, because I didn't find it. We're just now on roll 5. There are 50 rolls in the box. It usually takes me about 50 minutes to do a box on a live stream, while I'm trying to keep track of the chat as well. So welcome everyone to our stream. We appreciate it. We're in part 3 of our hunt tonight. We started and we hunted 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We found several. We then searched a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Unfortunately, we did not find a silver dime. Now we are looking through a box, a $500 box of $50. We are looking for a silver half dollar, which would have been any that are 1970 or older. In those 70 to 65 are 40% silver content, worth between $3 and $4 in silver value right now, with the price of silver around $24 a troy ounce. Anything older, Robert Apple, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Anything 1964 and older is 90% silver, and it has a face value, a melt value, silver value of between $9 and $10. Perhaps a higher numismatic value, but that in silver value. So we're also looking for any proof coins. I mark all the rows I search on the wrappers, check marks, and smiley face. I also write bank. It's a good idea, John. Everyone knows. Brandon Hardy, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate you being here. So as I find anything that has a value a little above face value or more, I will highlight it. Somebody poked a hole in a 1973 P half dollar. Don't know why. Maybe they wanted to wear it as a necklace, but I find so many that somebody drilled a hole in that I really don't understand why people do that. Because any value the coin had, unless it's silver, and I have found silver coins with a hole drilled in it, but they ruin any possible value that the coin may have. So don't drill holes in half dollars. And if you're going to wear it as a necklace, wear it as a necklace. Commit to it. Stay with it. We also, I am listening as I search for the telltale sign of a half dollar that might have been minted using the wrong planchette. We find occasionally different years where the mint accidentally used the metal that they planned to make a quarter out of, but stamped a half dollar out of it, and it will weigh lighter than it's supposed to, and that is an air coin that carries a nice premium over face value if you can find those, and we find them on a regular basis. I am also, if I find one of those, if you find silver, it goes ting. It makes a pinging noise, you know. If you find a light planchet, it sounds like a junior silver. It makes a little ping. If you find, the other thing I'm listening for is a coin that goes thunk. If as I'm searching I hear a coin that doesn't make this noise but goes thunk, what I have found is called a magic coin or a spy coin. And it's a coin that has been a half dollar that's been hollowed out, and they sell them. Magicians use them, and it will have a regular half dollar tails or reverse on the coin, but on the inside, that side will have like a, the last one I found had a British penny reverse on it. Most of the ones I have found will have some kind of Mexico peso reverse on it, so that a magician can say, presto magico, look, that coin disappeared, and I've got this one in my hand instead. And when you find those are worth 15 bucks or so. But when you gotta listen, because when you hear those, they look exactly the same. If the coin's been put back together correctly, you can't even tell. They will weigh a little different, but when they you clink it with another coin, it goes clunk. Hey, Cowgirl's back. We missed you, Cowgirl. Thanks for coming back. I'm also pulling to the side all 1974 D coins, D mint mark out of Denver, as there is a variety on those. David King, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We will be searching those at the end of the box, looking to see if any of them happen to be the double die obverse. And if we find one of those, I'll show you what I'm looking for. And if we find one, I'll show you all the markers on it. And we do find those on a regular basis, especially the 74s. You can also find varieties on 71s, 72s, 73s, 77s. An 82P has a variety with, it doesn't have the designer's initial on the back, the FG, the Frank Gasparo. Those are worth extra money. So if I find real nice ones of those, I glance at them as I'm going through here. But I make sure and search all the 74Ds because of the frequency we find them. Gonna take my dog. My puppies were unhappy with me today. I've got 2 Shih Tzus, and I did not take them for a walk today. I took the grandkids out to practice baseball, and I did not get around to it, so I let them in the backyard for a long time, but they were not happy they didn't get their walk in today. Told them we would get a bonus big walk in tomorrow, and I owe them that now. They'll hold me to it. I'll be sitting on the computer, and one of the Shih Tzus, his name is Benji. His name was Benji when we got him. He was a rescue dog. He'll come over and paw at my computer. Put it down. Take me for a walk. Teach, we're out to a slow start in this kid's one box, but we got a lot of rolls to go, and it only takes one to be really, really good. So hopefully we get into some goodness here. Otherwise, you're going to get me for another half troy ounce of silver. And I do have 4 or 5 choices for you to pick from on your half ounces of silver. You've already got one coming. You've already got one coming for the skunk in the dimes. But I want to find you some goodness in here, Teach. Hello, Camden Richardson. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Camden, but I lost my knife. There it is. I found my knife. And by the way, these are $50. We'll give you that one. Family channel here, though. Yeah, look. One hole was not enough for that $50. Somebody got it coming and going. And when I try to return that, the coin machine is going to spit it out. So I end up with a bunch of hold $50, or I spend it somewhere and it starts the process all over again. Bye, Camden. Sorry y'all had to see that. Doesn't happen often on our channel, but it does happen. Looking for silver or any kind of goodies. Watch your ears. I'm going to dump a bunch of $50 into an empty bucket, and they're louder than dimes. But still not as loud as when Rhett or Hudson dumps them. Alright, somebody's really been testing out their new drill. Enough. Told you I find a bunch of hold coins. I see no purpose. I see no purpose. Yeah, I hate those hearts get in my way and I can't even see a comment until it's the second one up. Somebody told me I can take that off the screen, but I forget how. I need to figure that out again. Black Magic Marker Man has been busy in this box, but the funny thing is, we find silver right along with all of his marked up coins, or hers. I don't know if it's him or her. So maybe that will happen today. We are on our 19th roll. It's alright, John. I beat you to it. I'm getting better. I couldn't be a moderator yet, John, but I'm getting better. I do know how to ban someone that is disturbing the chat. And my good peoples. And I know you do as well. I happened to look up and catch the comment. Accidentally read it. Part of it. Roll 20. Come on, Teach. We have no lucks and dimes. I'm not even finding that many 74Ds. Maybe that will pick up as well. I have not found a magic coin. I bet it's going on. I did find one in the at the bank, but I have not found a magic coin in a roll for probably over a year now. And we used to find magic coins relatively frequently, so that's kind of weird. That's all right, Turtle. I'm kind of surprised one of y'all hadn't got there before I did, but I gotta watch because I go back and forth on my screens and I'll end up on top chat and miss some of the chat. Another double hold $50. You know, teacher, if you were collecting double hold $50 tonight, you'd be doing well. Or hold $50. We are finding a crazy amount of hold coins tonight. No bueno. No bueno. Takes one roll to turn this into a really good box. We haven't even found an NISC for you yet, Teach. What's going on? These kids boxes have been doing pretty good last week. Maybe we'll wander on. You know, I don't know what the official definition of top chat and live chat is. I do know that if you're in top chat, you don't see all the chats. And I don't know if that means you don't see chats from subscribers or members. And I can change it so only subscribers can comment. I haven't had the need to do that because we haven't had a real big problem. I don't know what makes something go into top chat versus live chat. I do not know. I just know if you're not in live chat, you miss some of them. Coming up on the halfway point of the box, this is roll 24. I know, Teach. We're almost halfway done. The good thing is we had to roll without a whole coin. And another 74D finally. I got 10 already. But boy, it's been a while. We'll be searching those 74Ds for the double die obverse variety at the end of the hunt. Those can be quite valuable. Apple Bloom 2014 just subscribed. Thank you, Apple Bloom. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Hello, Leon F. Bean, 03. Good to see you. Hello from Maine. You're up late. We have been talking about going on a vacation in the fall in Maine for years. And if you live in Maine, you probably don't love all the tourists that come up and look at all your prettiness. We have not made it yet, but we are going to do that because Maine is one of the states I have never been to. And there aren't a lot of them I haven't been to. But I have never ventured up that far northeast. Boy, that's a burnt coin. That's kind of the clunky noise you're looking for, but that coin has been in a fight. Alright, half the box is gone. I'm going to take a nice cold drink. Okay. Nice cold drink taken. Square up my mat. See if I've still got you all where you can see. Going to look for some silver. I see no silver by the edges. Lay it out, search them individually. At this point, I'm still looking for a silver that may have snuck by me by the edge. It happens occasionally. Got dirty edges. I'm looking for 74Ds, 73Ds that are in great shape, 82Ps in great shape, 72Ds in great shape. To check those for the variety that they have. Anything with an S mint mark is a proof, so looking for one of those. I'm not sure what Hello from Maine, how that offended Streamlabs, Leon Bean. The Pine Tree State, that's right. I'm sorry that the computer deleted your comment, Leon. You didn't do anything wrong. It thinks you posted a link, and it won't let people post links because somebody could post something pornographically, and we do have kids watch our channel. I don't know what about your post it identified as a link, but lately Streamlabs has been freaking out and erasing comments from certain people depending on their name. But Leon, I apologize for that. You're certainly welcome in our channel and welcome to be a part of our chat. I can't vouch for what Streamlabs may or may not do. It is the computer bot, and it's got a mind of its own. Alright, BH Ringer. Nick's Coins is from Maine. Yeah. I'm not familiar with McDoughboy and Susie. Alright. Hit edit on stream. Edit. Edit. Boy, you don't know how many buttons I've got up right now. I think I'll try that another time, not in the middle of the stream. But thanks for the info. And that doesn't sound like you. Nah, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, but don't be surprised if it happens again, because the other night there was one person, and I think we finally decided it was because of something that was in their name that the cloud bot was identifying as a link, and it was deleting all their comments thinking it was a link when it was not. So I apologize that happened, and it may continue to happen, but hopefully not. And I don't have any control over it. Alright, roll 39? 29. Roll 29. We appreciate you being here, especially in Maine this late. Goodness. We got to get up there. Anyway, I guess that's what I was saying. We want to get up there and drive, make it a long driving trip. And just take our time and enjoy nature. We've been close to going a couple times, but we haven't pulled it off yet. We have fallen in love with Cozumel. And we've been going to Cozumel every year, and that's taken a lot of our vacation time. Thanks your spam. I'm ready to have a silver stare back at me, all. No silver dimes, no silver halves yet. We get silver withdrawal symptoms here. Don't need that. 20 rolls left, Teach. 20 rolls left. Bicentennial, baby. There you go. I got you by several years. I got you by several years. We do find the occasional bicentennial silver in our half dollars. Those are always great finds. Then I have to get out my chart and figure out which one it is because there's so many different bicentennials minted. I love the bicentennial quarter. The reverse on the bicentennial quarter is awesome. Really wish they had used that on the half dollar as well. That would have been great. Yeah, I agree, Teach. I don't know about the RV part. Then I got to worry about driving that big old thing and parking it. But we got to go to Maine. I figure we can bed and breakfast or hotel it. But we got to get up there. We've got a Grammy's sister lives in Connecticut, and they've been up to Maine and really liked it. So tell me, if I was going to go to Maine, what is the ideal time to get there for the fall beauty? Watch your ears. I'm going to dump some more half dollars in the bucket. Is it an August thing? End of August? Early August? John Jacobs, older than the hills. Boy, I'm feeling that way, John. I'm feeling that way. Where did the time go? And it's already March? Are you kidding me? 2024, it's already March? And we got to I almost got into politics, but I won't, because I'm just disgusted by the whole thing. I won't go there. But time is a flying. I got a 13-year-old grandson, a 10-year-old grandson. One of my screensavers, I think the one on my iPad is of Hudson at like age 6. And it feels like he should still be that age. What happened? What happened? Well, I didn't sleep through it because I'm a major insomniac, which is why I do this stream and run so late on Wednesdays. I used to do it several times a week, but I at least pretend to sleep some nights now. I had my thyroid taken out several years ago, and I haven't slept since on a regular basis. August-ish, all right, understand? Because we're running 80-degree days here in end of February, 1st of March in Arkansas, northwest Arkansas, and that's crazy.
it could just as easily be 15, 20 degrees, and we're running 80. And then we had one day that we had a 60-degree temperature difference from the day before. You talk about a shock to the body.
That can't be good for nature or paw. Coin Quester, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We are searching a box of half dollars very ineffectively so far. No finds at all. I found some 74Ds to check, but no silver, no proofs, no nifsies even. And we've had less than 20 boxes ever out of the 1,600 we've opened that we had no finds. So then we got quite a few rolls left. It could still easily happen, but it has been slow tonight. We have 19 rolls left. No, that's not right. We have 14 rolls left. 14 rolls left.
I've got the little song we play anytime we find silver all queued up, ready to go. The band is over there sitting on the edge of their stools at the bar, begging to be able to play their silver song. And Paul is not finding any silver.
The unfortunate thing is, teacher donated for tonight's stream at the last minute, and I haven't done him much justice on finds. He's going to get into my skunk silver pretty hard, I'm afraid. How's your weather up in Maine right now? What's it like?
Are you guys unseasonably warm as well? Are you still pretty cool? Not that Cloudbot will let you tell us, but just in case it does. Just in case it does. Found a few 2021s. We don't consider those to be not intended for circulation because the mint made a bunch more in 21, 22, and 23 than they had been, and they sent them out in full boxes instead of just mint sets. So
They aren't anything special.
and that's
The closest I can to any find so far. Unless one of these 74Ds works out for us. 21 thumbs up. Yeah, this is part 2 in Sea Prospectors. We've made good progress on thumbs up before as well, and then I ended and started a part 2 and took a little break. And the way it's gone, I think I should have just probably paused it, but I wanted to spend some time with Grammy, so I took a little break, and she's been gone all day. Ten rolls left, Teach. Can we do it? Can we do it? It's raining like cats and dogs. We have not had measurable rain in a month, and we're supposed to get storms starting at 2 a.m. And our dog, Benji, one of our Shih Tzus, when it rains, thunders, storms, he freaks out and doesn't sleep. So that means Paul has to stay up with the pup, which I'm usually awake anyway. It's not a huge deal. But my guess is in a few hours it's going to rumble thunder, and he is going to think the world is ending. 9 rolls left. Hello, William E. Good to see you. Turning 48 on 3/27. Well, happy early birthday. I got a bunch of years on you. I turned 60 in November,
It's a hard number for me. I don't know why, it's just a number, but I guess because I used to think of 60 as really, really old, and I probably still need to, because I'm there. And I know the things I can't do that I used to be able to do, like a whole stream without taking a bathroom break. So I will be back in a second. Paul's going to run to the little boy's room. All right, I am back. I know y'all missed me. I am back. We've got 8 rolls left to try to find something good for teacher. And I'm going to take a nice cold drink of water. I am going to pick up the next roll and hope that we find some goodness. I see no goodness. I see no goodness. Did find another 74D to check here when we get done for the video. Lucky 7 rolls remaining. Thank you, B.A. Trainer. I appreciate it. I will get that down so I can do so. Because they are right in the way. I know their heart is in the right place, but it's in the wrong place on my screen. Moderator or a content provider, it gets right in the way of the last comment made. Good, bad, or otherwise. 6 rolls left. Now, we have found silver this late in boxes before. It would not be the first time. Would not be the first time. Another 74D. Five rolls left, teacher. 5 rolls left in tonight's hunt.
Send me the email on the Thunder fundraiser, and I will donate anyway, Teach. But I'm still going to send you the skunk silver. I'm still going to send you the skunk silver. But email me the link for the Thunder fundraiser. That's hard to say. Thunder fundraiser. That's challenging, Teach. It's hard to say. You may have to change the name. Lightning fundraiser is easier for me to say. That'd probably confuse your dog. But I will donate regardless. Shiny 2021, but only worth 50 cents and not worth collecting because they made a bunch of millions of it. I would love nothing more than to find you something, Teach. You have had bad luck in this new format. And overall, people have done well in this new format. It's been really popular. I like it. It gives me the diversity of hunting 3 different denominations and not just plowing through $half boxes or anything else. I'd like to add nickels to it, but it'd take me an hour to search a box of nickels. And how long do I want to make this string? Mom collected Beanie Babies. Cool. My kids collected Beanie Babies big time when they were little. I don't see anything, Teach. 3 rows left counting this one. Nothing worse than searching a box of anything, coins, and not finding anything is to do it for somebody on your live stream. It has a really bad feeling to it. Because I would much rather give away the bank or fun times. But it ain't happening in Kids 1. It is not happening. March 16th. All right, well, send me the email tonight, Teach, and I'll send a donation in. No worries. We like to give to different charities and stuff. My tax lady says, you guys give to too many charities. You can't deduct it all. And I said, well, that's not why we donate. That's not why we donate. To be able to deduct it. It's nice. But that is not why we do it. You know, we did stop finding gold coins, so that's at least an improvement. Teacher, and then there was one roll left tonight. Kids 1. Unless you saved all the goodness, Kids 1, in this right here. $19.89 gold panning guy, silver dollar value. I don't understand the question, Teach. I'm not seeing anything in here. We're searching $half right now. If we find a 1965 to 1970 $half, they're 40% silver and would have a value of $3 to $4 in just melt value. If we find something 1964 or older, they're 90% silver and have a silver value of $9 to $10, plus perhaps a much higher value numismatically. If you're talking silver dollars, you know, Morgan and Peace dollars are worth a minimum of $30 a piece, regardless of how bad a shape they're in. So I'm not sure how to answer your question exactly. All right, Teach. I am going to search now the 1974 D-mint marks for the air coin. Maybe we can balance this out just a little bit, Teach, by finding you some varieties here with the 74D double die obverse. Let me get my screen set up and then I will share with you all what I'm going to be looking at. And I'm going to be searching a bunch of 74Ds, unless I knock that silly thing over 2 more times. We're going to switch to this one right here. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. It does happen occasionally. Alright, we're horribly out of focus. There we go. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm putting on the screen 1974 D mint mark coins. I'm going to be looking at this part right down here in the coin. I'm going to be looking for a split in the bottom serif of that 4. If I find that, I'll be looking for the other markers to see if we can find a doubled die obverse. If we find one, the coin instantly goes in value from 50 cents to at least $15. That one had damage, so I can't tell. It is not. There are other markers, but the sure thing to look for is that bottom serif on the 4 to get a 74D DDO. Maybe we can find one of these. Jack Gallman, good to see you from North Carolina, my friend. Welcome. We done skunk teacher on dimes. We've skunked him on $50. We're trying to salvage a little something something here by finding a 74D double die obverse. And I know you've seen me find one before. It would be nice to find another right now. We do find a bunch of them. There's a lot of them with damage in that field, but not the split that we are looking for. We do live stream every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We do 500 $1 bills searching for fancy serial numbers and star notes. We did that tonight. We found a bunch. And then we search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. We did that. We did not find a silver dime. Then we search a box of $50 looking for a silver $50 or any varieties, air coins. Not intended for circulations. Maybe teach. We get a better focus. Do y'all see what I see? Unless that is damage in that field. Unless that is damage in that field right there. See that little split in the 4 down there? Now we're going to go up and look at the R, U, S, and T of trust. If it is truly the DDO, you will see a line down the leg of the R. Right there, which there is. We will see doubling on the top of the U, which I do see. We will see an S, very obvious. You can see it looks like there's an S over the top of the S. And then on the T, the bottom edges of the serif, right there and right there, you will see it looks like a T lifted up over another T. Another telltale sign is the T up here in Liberty will always have this extra metal right here on the side, and that is a 1974D double die obverse. It's not in great shape, but that is at least a $15 value. These sell for $15 a piece on eBay all day long. It is a great variety coin to have. That happens when they a die gets damaged that they mint these with, And every one of them will have those exact same markers on it. So Teach, we got you a find. It's amazing. We got you a find. Miracles never cease. We still got 4 more to look at. Send that to Dad Hunts Coins. I can do that. I can do that. Writing that down so I don't forget. Let's see if we can find another one. We got 4 or 5 left to check, but I'm glad we found one for y'all to see. Always check your 74Ds because that's probably the most common one you'll find, and it's more valuable than silver value of anything you're going to find in a box of $50. So it's a nice one to find. The 73Ds have a similar error that you can find as well. They're a little more valuable. All right, that was the only 74D DDO. The onlyest one, but we did find one. Oh, there's your goodies over here. So teacher, it could have been better. I wish it had been better. But these are all your finds from earlier. You did have some good finds in the dollar bill serial number search. No silver dime, and you did get a 1974 DDO, but you're sending that to Dad Hunts Coins. So I got it in his envelope. And I will get your stuff out to you, Teach, next time I ship. I'm not exactly sure when that'll be, but soon. And Teacher, thank you so much for donating tonight. I appreciate that greatly, and I'm sorry you didn't do better. But Teach, this is where we get into Paul's silver time. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what we got. You've got choices is what you've got, Teacher. Let me get all your choices out here. Put some of them away the other day. And you get 2 of these. You get 2 of these, Teach. Your first choice, Teach, is focus. No. That's got to be off. It is Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. It is a 200 dram coin from the Republic of Armenia. And if you can read the top part, you're smarter than me. That's one of your choices. Another choice, this one's kind of slid in the holder. This is a Mexican 25 peso coin that is 0.729 silver. It is a 1968, and I believe that to be the Olympic rings, and I don't know what else is going on, Teach, but that's one of your choices. You also have a choice of, again, you get 2 of these, an Australian $50 Queen Elizabeth that is the year of the monkey. Got a mama monkey and a baby monkey, maybe a daddy monkey and a baby monkey. What do I know? I don't know what that says up there. Maybe year of the monkey. You also have a choice of aha. I'm going to take this one out to show it to you. This is an Austrian silver 100 shilling from 1979. $100 shilling piece. from the Republic of Österreich, which is Austria. That's a ½ ounce of silver. There's 4 choices. There may be one more. That's it. So you can have 2 of those, Teach. Which 2 do you want? Which 2 do you want? Or if you want, if you'd rather, I could pluck you out a silver round, a 1 ounce silver round, instead of 2 ½ ounce. Your choice, my friend. You've earned it. Your choice. You want 2 of those, you get 2 of the same. Or I can pluck you out one of my newer 1 ounce silver rounds. What would you like? Number 2 and 3. Uh-oh. Number 2 and 3. Now you're going to have to help me out, Teach, because I put them in different order. I put them in a different order. One silver would be fine. I'll give you a 1 ounce of silver then, Teach. Since we put the old double kibosh on you tonight, let's see what we got. See if I can pluck something out that you do not have. I bet I can. Maybe. You got a pretty good collection from time to time going on. I think it's in the next holder. Teach, do you have one of these? You may have one of these. Do you have Joe Cool? Fighter pilot? World War I ace? Do you have one of those, Teach? You may have. I don't have any platinum, Leon. That is a premium silver round, and I love. No, I do. You do now, Teach. I'm going to assume you kind of like peanuts because you're from my era, and I love peanuts. That's a premium silver round, so that will be yours. I love Snoopy, Charlie Brown. So clever, so simple. So we have combined your 2 half skunk silver rounds into 1 silver round each. And I will send that out for you with your finds from your dollar search. And Teach, again, thanks for your support of the channel. I appreciate it. I'm sorry we did not do better. I tried though. I really tried. I did. That is nice. The Red Baron, that's right. I know Charles Schultz personally. Oh, Duke Charles Schultz. That's awesome, Teach. So cool. So cool. Hey, everybody. Thank you for sticking through both parts of this tonight. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you very much. I will be repeating this format Friday at high noon. I don't have a donator yet for Friday if anyone's interested. If not, I'll just open them for myself because I enjoy that just as well. Love Pigpen. Gotta love Pigpen. Peppermint Patty, the antagonist for sure. I may, since I just got 3,000 ones today and I had 500 left over, and now I got 400 in that one 500 strap, I may do a stream tomorrow around 4 p.m. just doing dollar bill serial number search again if I get bored, get my taxes done and stuff like that. So thank you all very much. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you. Thanks for everyone that hung in here with me tonight. Appreciate that as well. Y'all take care. I'll see you Wednesday for sure at, or not Wednesday, this is Wednesday, Paul. I'll see you Friday for sure at high noon because that's when Paul is going to have more spare time. God bless. Have a good night.